That's a podcast reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 789, and as always, is Nerd Chicana here to host the show. Lots of my wonderful co-host Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? On a wonderful, wonderful Monday night. Monday.
It's just another Monday.
Just like Face of the Mondays.
Yep. As always, live early and ad free over on patreon.com/nerdcore for your wonderful patrons who get this episode live early and ad free. You can do that. You can get that by going over to www.patreon.com/nerdcore and subscribing to the $1 tier and above, and you get early access to this. Today we're going to be talking about a movie that just came out this year that I've seen twice now. Brad's only seen it once, but because we just decided on our theme yesterday, we don't have time to watch the movie that we need to watch for the theme. So today we've switched it up a bit, and we're going to be talking about
Sinners.
Ryan Coogler's Sinners. But before we can go ahead and get into the review, Brad, how are you today?
I guess I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too good.
I'm fine. I had to stay at work late, so it's one of those.
Yeah, when I was at the gym, you were still at work. What was up with that?
Still at work. Yeah, I just they had a meeting at 4, so I was in a meeting.
Oh, God.
Aren't
meetings the best, Brad?
Yeah, I love meetings. I used to be an intern. It's like that meme is like, oh no, I became important.
Yeah. I what's it called? I had to stay at work even though the power was out. To be honest,
what the hell is that shit?
Yeah, I mean, we had generator running and stuff, but like,
off?
thankfully it was not.
Oh, okay.
But I did have the chance to leave early, but I was like,
what the hell
dude,
are you supposed to do with the power off?
I was like, dude, I had
That's
like
my
3
big
hours.
question. Is like, what are we supposed to do with the power off anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, if you work an outside job, that kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're a blue collar worker, like, okay.
Yeah. Like all your shit's, well, not all your shit, but a lot of your shit's battery powered.
But I did have a chance to go home, but I was like, dude, I have 3 hours left. Might as well just finish up.
Just stay here in the dark.
No, we had our generator running, so we had light. But yeah, I mean, that could have been a memo.
That's every meeting.
Yeah,
that's every meeting ever.
Yep. But yeah,
maybe the emergency meetings. Those maybe not a memo.
But yeah, I mean, I just what's it called? I just couldn't use the computer. I couldn't really charge my phone until like later in the day through my laptop.
How did you ever watch your movies?
Yeah, how do I ever watch my movies? Right? Yeah. Brad really thinks that I just watch movies at work. Like, no, I write scripts too, and everything. But
that's good shit.
Right now it's slow, Brad. Right now it's slow, but I mean, yeah. Brad finally got the chance to watch this. Like what, a couple weeks ago?
3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, I had the chance to watch it like in theaters, and then I watched it on video on demand. I mean, this movie's pretty fucking great, man. So I'm really excited to finally get to it. But nothing else, Brad. Nothing special.
Not really. I mean, like I've barely been home. So
yeah.
Had some chicken nuggets in the air fryer, and that's about it.
Nice, man. That's the best way to eat them, bro.
I mean,
you don't have to deal with all the oil.
I mean, that's kind of the only way to eat them.
Yeah.
They get a little crispier.
Yeah, touche. Well, either way, I mean, I guess we should just get into it. Stacy's here to hear about Sinners.
Stacy's here.
Yeah.
Stacey's
so let's go ahead and do this thing, Brad. So if you have not watched Sinners,
and if you're Irish,
yeah, and you care about spoilers, you should probably get out of here. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the film, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3. Oh, I'm sorry. After these words from our sponsors, in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerd Court is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off your first order with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, man. Let me do this, Brad. Let me go ahead and read this information.
Get it.
Sinners is a 2025 American horror film produced, written, and directed by Ryan Coogler.
Yes, Ryan Coogler.
Yeah. Set in 1932 in the Mississippi Delta, the film stars Michael B. Jordan in dual roles as criminal twin brothers who return to their hometown to start again, where they are confronted by a supernatural evil. The film co-stars Haley Steinfeld, Miles Cadden in his film debut, Jack O'Connell, Wumi Mosaku, Jamie Lawson, Omar Miller, and Delroy Lindo. Coogler began developing the film through his production company Proximity Media, and by January 2024, when Jordan was cast. After a bidding war, Warner Bros. Pictures acquired distribution rights to the next in the next month, and additional roles were cast in April. Principal photography took place from April to July 2024. Longtime Coogler collaborator Louis Göransson composed the film's score and served as an executive producer. Sinners premiered on April 3rd, 2025 at AMC Lincoln Square in New York City and was theatrically released in the United States on April 18, 2025 by Warner Bros. Pictures. The film received critical acclaim and grossed $365.9 million worldwide. I was about to say billion. I want to go ahead and read another part after I do this, the credits, by the way. Adam Durald Archipel is the cinematographer for the film. I believe, wait, did they do the other Coogler films? Oh, no, he's done Wakanda Forever. Yeah, it's another Coogler film. And Loki. Okay. Edited by Michael P. Shaver. And, of course, music by Louis Göransson. It sits at about 2 hours and 17 minutes. And on a budget of $90 to $100 million, it made $365.9 million. I mean, that's success right there, man.
I mean, I'm going to say I think a lot of more people probably watch this on HBO.
I don't know, Brad. You don't watch movies in theaters, Brad, but when this movie came out in theaters, no one shut the fuck up about Sinners. They're like, you have to watch Sinners. You have to watch Sinners.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah. So, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Warner Bros. Greenlit the film with a production budget of $80 million, but the final budget climbed to $100 million. In exchange for the distribution rights to the film, Coogler was asking studios for first dollar gross, final cut privilege, and ownership of the film 25 years after its release. The following month, Warner Bros. Won the distribution rights to the film by accepting ceding to Coogler's terms. So, that's crazy, bro.
Own your masters.
Yeah, like
as in the record label.
Yeah, like wow, like 25 years after this, like it's gonna be his movie.
Yeah.
No studio is going to own this movie.
So
Ryan Coogler will be the owner of this film.
So if you think about that, when like the Turner Classic Movies comes, I don't know if that's a thing anymore.
Yeah, it still is.
If they come around, they'd be like, "Hey, can we like show your movie?" You'd be like, "Yeah, this much."
Criterion could literally, in 25 years, go up to Ryan Coogler and be like, "Hey, can we put your movie out on special edition with us?" And Coogler doesn't need to answer to WB. Coogler can say yes.
Yeah, pay me.
Yeah, which is it's fucking gangster as fuck, but it's also the way that the business should work. Because these movies belong to the creators of the films, not the studio executives who fucking put money for it.
Well, and I believe my guess is that if he's not around in 25 years, I imagine he would be around in 25 years, but it goes to the family. And I think that's what's always important, is because you've always heard of these great artistic minds and their families live in poverty after they're gone.
So in 2050, Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes.
I would watch it.
Brad, I've seen this movie twice. I want to hear from you who have seen it once. What are your initial thoughts on Ryan Coogler's Sinners?
So far, this movie is the best of the year. This movie, you cannot take your eyes off this movie. Cinematography is fantastic in this. The story is amazing. The music is even more amazing. And I will agree, I think Raul said this before, this is Michael B. Jordan's best role ever.
Easily.
and he plays two
I say it
people.
in my review, Brad. Like Anybody who thinks that Michael B. Jordan can't act, watch this movie and tell me that.
I don't know how people could say that, especially like after Killmonger,
Yeah,
who is the best, one of the best villains to come out of Marvel. And
yeah.
again, Marvel always like, spoiler alert, like Marvel likes to kill off their really good villains for whatever fucking reason.
But Brad, I agree with what you're saying. I don't agree that this is the best movie of the year. Right now, my number one is a different movie, but I have to say that this movie is. I mean, it's incredible, Brad. I mean, like you have just the setting of this movie alone, the Mississippi Delta. From the first fucking frame you see this movie, the atmosphere is there. You know where we're at. You know what time period we're dealing with. But
It's
where he takes the story is different from like other films, and you go into like this vampire story that's like, it just keeps on like building and building, and you get to that fucking amazing like third act, and just how non-stop it is, Brad.
I mean, as someone from the South who have seen fields like that before, I can tell you it was fucking hot out there and humid. And I
Yeah,
was just sweating watching this show, and I'm just like, I'm so glad like I moved out west, where the humidity like barely touches me anymore.
but it's still hot as a motherfucker.
Still hot as a motherfucker, but I ain't sweating. I hate sweating. This movie's fantastic. I think the cast is also what does it for this. Delroy Lindo
Steinfeld.
as Delta Slim. He's
Yeah.
got to be one of my favorites on the screen. He
Yep.
just he's that role was made for him. Cornbread, Omar Miller.
Oh yeah.
I mean, again, like Haley Steinfeld, Miles Cannon in his film debut. That's
You would have
crazy.
never thought that kid was a fucking what's it called?
That's
You
crazy
never
to
thought
me.
that guy was a debut, bro. I really would have thought this guy was like on his sixth or seventh film by now.
Yeah, that's crazy to me because he's the major part of the movie. Um, but I think we roll right back around to Michael B. Jordan playing as Smoke and Stack, and to play one character in the movie to me is probably difficult. To play two and them to be, you know, different, quite
Yeah.
different. That's a lot too.
But I mean, and you also have some of like the background characters who, they're like they're still a big part of the film, but they're not like massive. But like I still love like you have like Lee Jun Lee, right, who plays
Hmm.
the Grace,
Grace,
and and Bo as well. I think they're all like you have characters who are in the background, but they're still very important and they serve a very massive part into the story. Like I don't think there is a single character in this film that doesn't feel important. Like
no,
everybody has their time to shine, and it's crazy that you do that with 2 hours and 17 minutes, Brad.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's movies that are an hour and 45, and they don't
Uh,
get that done. Shit, there's movies that are 3 hours and they don't get that done.
Well, and I think you end up caring for a lot of these characters that you wouldn't necessarily like Bo Chow, Grace's husband. When he
Yeah,
walks out to that car and they're like, "Oh, you'll be fine," is like that man ain't fine. Like there is a caring there of being like that man is not going to be fine. That man is already a vampire. It's
yeah.
done. He is not bringing the car around.
No, he ain't bringing the car around. Um, I also love the comedy in here. At times like it doesn't it's like likes to what's it called kind of bring up a little joke here and there, and I thought that like just the whole thing like like you're gonna let me in. He's like, why? He goes, this is just the polite thing to do. Or
Yeah,
or
you can walk your fat ass up in here
yeah.
like you've been doing all night. Like, no.
No, no, no. Yeah. I and but to Brad, I would be remiss if we don't bring up just the scene of Sammy playing,
Hmm.
and just I mean you see just decades and decades of
In the
where
past and in the future.
past and future of a black music, and what's I mean I'm sorry of what black folk have done for music, and where it starts with with rock and roll, and then it goes into hip hop and all that, and then you also see the performers and the music from the what's it called, the Asian immigrants in there too. Yeah. So it's incredible. And by the way, just I love the way that scene is shot. Fuck, like it's so, and especially when you see it with the IMAX, what's it called, aspect ratio?
Yeah, I imagine that just, whew,
Amazing, Brad.
that'd be cool.
Amazing. It's a damn great movie, bro. Ryan Coogler. I had like before this, like of course I'd seen Creed. I seen the two Black Panthers.
You know, those are good. Like don't get me wrong, those are good movies.
Yeah.
I
To
mean,
me,
but-
Black Panther's still my favorite from him.
Yeah,
But this is easily number 2, Brad. This is easily number 2.
and you're not going off a superhero film. This is its own film. This
Yeah.
is not based off. Well, I don't know. This isn't based off anything, is it?
No, it's the original idea.
Yeah. So
I mean, it does kind of give me the vibe of what, like, just the overall idea of like these characters being stuck in a place and there's vampires in it.
Yeah.
It does give me the vibe of what's it called, From Dusk Till Dawn. But he does say that Quentin Tarantino, like, some of his films did like, inspire him. So like you can see the inspiration like from Dusk Till Dawn, and also like what's the name of the Western? The Hateful Eight.
Dave, wait.
You see a lot of influence
Yeah.
from the Hateful Eight in there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when they overrun the building, even before then, like the amount of terror that's being built up in this is just fascinating, because they give the hint of, okay, there are vampires in this in the beginning, and you're like, okay, where does that lead to? And then you have the trio of Irish. See, I don't even know, like, were those two original ones, were they even Irish, or did they just get turned Irish?
Fuck if I know, Brad.
But anyways, I mean, you're just having this tension, just built. Shit's about to go down when these 3 Irish vampires end up in the front of the building asking to be let in, and then they're not let in.
Yeah.
And from there, that tension just leads to what we have at the ending, which, again, fantastic ending, the way to end it. And I love the part where Sammy goes in and he's clutching the last remnants of his guitar he was given.
Yeah.
And he still, even after all the shit he's gone through, he cannot give up his music.
No. It's just an incredible movie. I kind of thought at the end, the whole, like, what's it called? Like, come here, my son. I thought that they were going to reveal that he had been turned too.
Yeah.
But no, he wasn't.
Which I prefer the way they did it, because if everyone got turned, I mean, what the fucking point?
Yeah, but I still love that ending when what's it called, when Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld go and they see him when he's young, when he's older, and he goes, tell me, like, that day, like, that's still like one of the greatest days I've ever experienced in my whole life.
Yeah, before night. And I mean, and I think Smoke, was it Smoke or Stack? I think it was Stack that survived.
Yeah.
As the vampire.
Mortal Irish vampire.
Versus
So
Conan
Conan O'Brien.
But they even agreed. Also, Buddy Guy at the end, really cool.
Yeah.
Saw him in concert one time, so pretty cool to have the old blues player up in there.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic movie, Brad. I haven't gotten tired of it, man. I watched it, first time in theaters, second time on demand. It was in Spanish, and I'm telling you, Brad, even in Spanish, this movie fucking kicked ass.
I believe it. Yeah. This movie's just good. It's like great.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
There's nothing like really I find issue with this movie.
I believe you're gonna have multiple nominations for this movie coming down the line. I of course, Best Picture, cinematography, costume design, but I do think that Michael B. Jordan will get his recognition for this. Miles Canton probably for supporting actor, and I don't know, man. This is everybody does such a great job, man. There's nothing like. Yes, I just think, like, when I think about Black Panther and I think about this, just the way that Black Panther made me feel compared to this, I was like, okay. And also, I do feel like sometimes it's maybe a little bit too ambitious, and it's like, where it's kind of like where it doesn't know whether to balance out the message versus the execution of the movie.
Yeah, I can see
And it's like, you know, like I wish that sometimes I kind of wish that it could just find a balance with those two. Instead of it feeling like, okay, here in this part, the message is way more important than the way that we're telling the story. And it's like I feel like there could be a way for them to just, you know, balance that out. And you have a really well thought out message with a really well executed film. But Brad, what's your final verdict?
My final verdict for this movie is a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10, Brad. I think I'm a little bit higher than you, Brad. I need to hold on. Let me double check here. I need to check my score here.
The only thing that's come close to this so far I haven't watched a lot of new movies, but for this year is Mickey 17.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not higher than you. I'm actually lower than you, Brad. So yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. And like I said, I'm just telling you, what's it called? Sometimes, you know, the message is just a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like the message is more important than the way that the music is, like the movie's tone. And I want to bring up, I can't believe we're about to end this review and I didn't bring it up. Louis Göransson's score. Mm-hmm. Fucking incredible. I mean, we're going to have to stop beating around the bush and talk about how this guy really is one of the greatest composers of all time. Like this man has given us multiple fantastic scores. I mean, Oppenheimer, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now you have this fucking masterpiece, Brad.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah. And to think that this guy was just the producer for Childish Gambino, bro. And look at what he is now.
Just the producer.
Yeah, he's the producer, right? And look at him now. Easily one of the greatest composers alive right now. And when it's all going to be said and done, he'll probably be top 10 of all time.
Yep, probably.
He'll be up there with John Williams. But, yeah, anything else, Brad, before we get out of here?
No, I think everybody should go watch this because I think it's on HBO
Yeah.
Max. Might be in a few other places, but yeah, go watch this movie. It's so far best of the year for me.
Fuck yeah, man. And, yeah, don't give Delroy Lindo garlic. You think that he's turned, but actually he's just fucking...
He hates garlic.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. And by the way, I love in that scene, it's like, you don't got any pickled ones or something?
Like nothing? No. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He was so drunk, too.
Yeah. All right, man. As always, thank you guys for joining us. Keep up to date with us at nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore, and Discord link is in the description below. Talk to us about Sinners. Talk to us about any movie you want. We would love to have a conversation with you guys about it. And, of course, we would also like to thank everybody who's watching us on YouTube right now. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video that drops on the channel. And leave a like on the video, as all that stuff helps us out so much. And, of course, if you're listening to us on your favorite podcast, have a choice. Leave a 5-star review and follow us on that app as well. All that helps us out immensely. We also want to thank our wonderful patrons. Without them, we are not really doing this how we can. And as of right now, they're the only ones who have watched the fucking Superman review. 1978 review, by the way, not the 2025. There was a rumor that the movie was going to drop in 2 weeks on video on demand, but no, it's not true. They still don't know when it's going to be the digital release. So sorry, Brad. You're going to have to wait for Superman a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much. Can you tell them about our executive producer, Shane, Brett?
You follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk or on Twitter at ThruToDial, or go buy something for the subby god at dpop.com/Prison City Vintage.
Yes, sir. And of course, if you're watching this, if you're a subscriber, if you're a podcast listener, if you are a website reader, or you just follow along with us on our dead social media, we want to thank you for being amazing. Thank you guys for supporting us. We love you guys so fucking much. And we hope that you enjoy the content, and we hope that you guys share it with each other and you guys interact with us, because we love talking with you guys. So, you know, you keep watching, you keep talking with us. We're going to keep enjoying what we're doing here. It's kind of hard talking just to no one sometimes. But
talking to myself
all by myself.
get tired of myself real quick.
Yeah. But Brad, with that being said, we'll see them for our first movie, first Steven Spielberg month on Thursday. But for now, we're going to get the hell out of here. Send them out, Brad.
All right, Raul, the host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to our listeners and our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'll just leave it with a quote. You keep dancing with the devil, one day he's going to follow you home. Young Yoda out.
Or you might as well lead.